Hi everyone, welcome to the Conjurer's Table. It's been a while. Sorry everyone. I know, I just wanted to get kind of going with some of the pre-recorded stuff because I know I hadn't done that in a while. So I took a little break from the live and then decided to do some pre-recorded things. So let's see who is here. Well, 10 people were here, now we're at 7, but that's okay. Hold on, this is like not wanting to open up. Taking forever, taking forever. Trying to open up the chat here, which is always fun because I can never open it up until it actually happens. So, who do we have here? Hello, Jackie. Hello, Hexen. Hello, Raquel, Jacqueline, Caroline, Kat. Hello, Alessandro. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Michelle. Sandra. Simon, Tangerine, Naya, Jezebel, Justin, Maya. Hi, Selkie. Hi, Bucko. Hello, Spider Witch. Tammy, I believe. Yes, Tammy, that's what I thought. And that's who we have for now. Oh, wow, we jumped up quickly. Hello, Max. So, guys, today's topic of discussion is going to be basic hoodoo spells. Now, I went through my grimoire and I wrote on a notepad so I didn't have to like fumble through all my notes and stuff. And I just wrote down all the things that we are going to be discussing and topics today. But first, I have a couple things that I want to show you guys because for the first time, I went with my good friend Alessandro, who is here in the chat, and we went to two different Asian markets. Now, I have never been to an Asian market before in my life. And I went with Alessandro today, and I picked up a few things that were really cool that I never would have thought were even there. So I want to show you guys quickly of the things I got from the Asian market, my new Scullies that arrived, and I have to do a shout out for that. And then I got 2 packages in the mail today, so I was going to quickly open that up before I start with the hoodoo stuff. So let's get started very quickly. Everyone loved them some Maddie in their inner. Hi, Jezebel. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with the Asian market finds. And then I'll open those up. So we went to 2 different markets, and the first one we went to was Alessandro. You're gonna help me. I think it was called the Fortune Asian Market, and I got some real cool things there. So the first thing I didn't get from Asian Market, but Alessandro gave this to me as a gift, was Master Root. And then he also gave me this awesome little charm that I'm going to add to my casting collection. And then at the Asian Market, I also found this huge bundle of sandalwood incense. And it is only, what was the price? $2.99. So I got this, and then I got a second one for later to burn for my ancestors. And then I got some dried rose, and I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. And this, I believe, was about $2.99 for that. And then also, guys, another thing that I found was money. No, it's fake money. It's paper money. But I decided to tap into and really start practicing my ancestral magic. Because I've been going based off of Hoodoo ancestors, but I really want to tap into my Asian ancestors. So that's why I was like, I need to get me some paper money to burn when I do my rituals in the morning with my ancestors, when I take the time to talk to them, and then at night as well. Exactly, Jezebel, money magic. And then for Dave, I found these cool skinny candles. And I think there's about like, it said 19, but I think that was just the number. I think there's way more than 19 in here, as you can tell. But I got these for Dave because they're blender. They're skinny, and they kind of look like the Hanukkah candles that he likes to burn. So got him those. And that was at one place. And come on, cat, get away from my master root. Gotta love cats. That's how I feel with Thor. Thor is our little bad cat. Though I love him as he like hides under the table now. Oh, no, now he popped up. Get away from my package. That sounded weird. And then, guys, we went to another one where I found my most favorite snack in the world, tomato pretz. And I used to eat these all the time when I was a kid, guys. And I have been searching for these all over the place. And I finally found a place that sells them. So I know where to go when I need my snack fix. And then I also got this awesome huge bag of star anise, you guys, for $1.50. It smells so good. And then, guys, this is awesome because the first place I went to, they had like the tiny jar of the dried herbs, and I saw a small, slightly larger jar that was glass, and I was like, it's kind of a little bit more expensive. It's like $7 for it, and it was only slightly larger than that tiny one I showed. But the second place had this large jar of dried roses, and this was only $6.95 for this entire jar, and I can continue to use this glass jar afterwards, which is what I just love. And hold on, I'm just gonna try and catch up with the chat a bit here, see if anyone asked any questions. Hello, Naomi. Rochelle Days. Hello, Sia. Douglas. I think, Douglas, you were here earlier. Oh, guess not. Oh, I guess he was timed out. What it smell of? Oh, you mean the incense, Simon? What does this incense smell of? It's sandalwood. I wasn't sure if I like said that earlier. And then, oh, those were the things I found. But yeah, I didn't want to go crazy. Oh my god, guys, you have to go to an Asian market. It is so cool. That's the first time I've ever been. I felt right at home because, hello, I'm Asian. But also, it's amazing what things you can find. Hi, John. At an Asian market and all the herbs. Like, I saw it's massive bag, probably about that big, of bay leaves. I saw another one full of lavender. I found angelica root. There were like millions of herbs that I was not expecting to find at an Asian supermarket. So guys, if you have an Asian supermarket near you, I suggest you go look. Well, that was awkward. Sorry, there was like some random guy walking across the street right outside my house. Hi, Hexen. Hi, Honey Owlet. Okay, moving along. So, let's see. Do I want to do the skullies next? Yeah, I'll quickly show you guys my skulls. So I've started collecting crystal skulls to do a Rite of 9 ritual. Now, what's a Rite of 9 ritual, you ask? Well, the Rite of 9 ritual, I will perform and show you all what I do when I complete my 9 skullies. So what I'm doing slowly is collecting skulls. Well, not slowly, okay, I bought a bunch like a few days ago. But I'm going to be collecting 9 skulls to use as a focal point to draw energy upon my ancestors. Come on, Thor, stop being crazy. To tap into their energy so I can use their energy to tether their energy to an amulet. So I can kind of draw upon their energy whenever I'm doing a ritual versus having to constantly light a candle, set up offerings and all that. So instead, I will be able to create an amulet where I can just literally wear the amulet during my rituals and it draws upon the collective power of my ancestors. So that's something I kind of created myself. I love creating original spells. Why is it Thor is always hyper when I'm like trying to record? Ugh. And Spider Witch. Tammy says tip. Master Root, Angelica Root, and Dong Quai are all the same thing. They are? I didn't know that. Oh well, that's kind of cool. At least that's one thing. See, guys, everyone is saying that I'm like such a master at what I do. Like, even though I'm quite good at what I do and I know a lot, there's always something you can learn. Like, for example, today, I didn't realize those roots were all the same thing. Hi, Tice, if I said your name right. And hello, Roseanne. Hi, Kat. Oh, I said Kat earlier. And now I lost my train of thought. Oh, my Scullies. So I'm going to quickly show you the two Scullies that I found differently from the other three that arrived. So this first one here is my Amethyst Scully. Bring him in closer. Actually, I'm going to turn this down a bit because it's like bright. There we go. Okay. So this is my Amethyst Scully, and I named him Niklaus, and he is an Amethyst Scully. Thank you, John. And then my second Scully, this Scully I collected at the Voodoo shop that's right down my road, and this was the last Scully he had. He did have a Howlet one, and I was like, ooh, do you have that? He's like, no, but I have another one. And I took it because I was like, are you going to be ordering any other Scullies? And he's like, nope, this is the last one we're going to have ever. So I snatched it, and it was this one. And this little guy is, now I'm going to see if I can pronounce this right. He is, oh, it's a Mahogany Obsidian Scully. And I named him Axel. And he kind of reminds me of cow with brown spots, or black spots. I guess you're just as big of a fan of the originals as I am, right, Roseanne? I love the originals. And then, guys, these three I collected on the AZSHERRY eBay shop. And I just wanted to give did I say? Yeah, AZSHERRY. I want to give a shout out to them because as of November, the November that just passed, it is their 20th anniversary of opening their shop. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to AZSHERRY because their skulls are amazing, guys. But they don't just have crystal skulls. They have like other kind of stones. They have different shapes of animals that you can check out. And they're always switching up their skulls. So if you ever get a chance, I will put a link down below so you guys can check out their shop on eBay. And I definitely suggest you go take a look because they have Scullies ranging from various prices to affordable to obviously more expensive because they sell the more higher priced crystals on there. So the three I got from them, the first one being, just gotta get that out of the way, is my Rainbow Labradorite, which I named Broderick. Thank you, Tangerine. So that's Broderick. And then the next one I named Micah, and this is a sodalite crystal. And he I deemed is my elder of my Scully Council. You're so cute. And then finally, the third one I got, guys, is a Mookite, I think is how you pronounce it. Jasper. And he has kind of this awesome kind of yellowy bit on top. Kind of reminds me of like the Flash. But I named him Danilo. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Thais. If I said your name correctly, Thais, I believe. The stone is originally from Australia. Oh, that's so cool, John. I did not know that. And I know you are the king. Well, you and Jen are both the king and queen of crystals. Oh, stupid cat. You're not stupid, Thor. I'm sorry. You're just annoying. I love my cats, but sometimes sometimes, my little cat, or I just want to like smack across the face. Matt, you don't have a skull named Felicia? No, actually, Jackie, I am going to be saving that for. I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7 crystals arriving over the next week. I know, guys, I'm sorry. I had to because I was like, I got a paycheck and I was like, I need my crystal skulls. But some of them, and the way I chose the names, guys, is because of the energy I feel when I hold them. So when I was holding all these guys, I got a sense of masculinity emulating from them. So I chose masculine names. So I know a few of the other ones that are arriving, most likely they will be female. So I'm going to be saving some female names for them. And yes, I think I might name one of the female ones Felicia. And someone quickly asked, I love that Micah has so much white towards the back of his head as to where that is where sight is located. Oh, I agree, Roseanne. And then where's that question? BRB going to post office. No problem, Hexen. See you in a bit. Why do I feel a song coming on? Scullies and incense and fabulous items. What rhymes with them? Maddie, can you explain a bit more about why you were doing this? The reason, Rochelle, is because I practice a lot of ancestral magic, and when I do my rituals, I'm always constantly calling upon my ancestors to draw upon their energy to help boost whatever magic I'm doing. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this is because it's just easier, I believe, to create an amulet that I can tap into the power of the ancestors versus having set up for them, doing like a whole ritual just for that, and then lighting a candle over here, and then doing several other things before I even start a ritual. So having this amulet will kind of cut down on that process, and I'll be able to just wear my ritual, light a candle, and then just start my main ritual of whatever I'm doing. So I don't have to go through like 50 normal steps. It's like I just have to go through 4 instead of like 50. If that makes sense. Hey, Brad. Hi, Brad. I don't know why I just said Brad. Love it, Matt. I have not started buying them yet. Why are you naming them? Oh, the reason why I'm naming them, guys, is because it's to kind of build a relationship with your Scullies. Because when you work with a Scully, they help to tap into your power. You can feed off of theirs. And I just feel like, because it's an energy, Scullies vibrate energy. And I feel like it's important to just give them a name because it's like you have that relationship with them. It's like when you work with your ancestors, you want to build a relationship with a spirit before you just start working with them. You don't just go, oh, hey, I don't know you, but I'm going to start working with you. Is that okay? It's just kind of respect. Like, you want to know who they are. You want to know their names before you start working with them. Because it'd be weird to work with Papa Legba and be like, hey, dude, I don't know your name, but can I work with you? He's going to be like, not until you know my name. Oh, Maddie, Dave should sneak a tiny Scully in between your male and female Scullies. And then you'd have a family of Scullies. Right? Actually, I got Dave a gift. I am going to be getting him... Shh. Hopefully he doesn't watch this. He probably is on here secretly watching. But I am getting him a dragon head Scully. And it's blue. And it's literally like... Obviously, it's a crystal skull, but it's in the shape of like a dragon head. So I'm like super excited. So he can put that on his Apollo altar. I know, right, guys? Baby Scullies. I want to get like those tiny ones that are like that big so I can have like a few little children to go with the adults. Any other questions before I move on to the next thing here, guys? Any other questions about Scullies? Standing away from Brad. Lighting. LOL. I adore you, hon. I saw them recently. Was mesmerized by them. They're so cool. And... Oh, hi, Namqua. Hello, Namqua. How are you? Matt, does your cats bother your skulls? No, they do not, because the bookshelf that I have right here, there's one level underneath it, and I actually moved out the, where is it? My huge kind of rock mortar and pestle, and I put the mortar and pestle underneath my desk here for a minute, and I pushed in a cool tiered shelf for my scullies, and I just placed them up on that underneath the bookshelf so the cats can't get to them. But I don't know, our cats are actually quite good about not touching any of our altars for some awesome reason. They just don't go near them. The only thing that they do bother is over by my Legba and Samdi altar. I have an incense that's just there, but Loki just kind of likes to sit on his perch because it's right next to their Asgard tower, cat tower, Asgard tower, and he likes to just kind of like smack it. He likes to smack it. Matt, oh, I just read that. Would love to visit when I go to Netherlands next time. Cats are spiritual. They really are, Silky. And right now they're calm and like cuddling each other on the couch. It's so sweet. Okay, so let's quickly open up these gifts that I received today before I start talking about hoodoo spells, guys, because I know you're all itching to learn some hoodoo. Hi, Witch on Wheels. I'm so glad you're here for my live. And I'm so sorry I wasn't able to catch the rest of yours. I was at work, and right in the middle of trying to message you on your live, a client came in, and then it was just like nonstop the rest of the day. Appears, hello, Conjurer's Table. Thank you for having me here. Hello to the new people here I have not met yet. Guys, I have been on Witch on Wheels lives, and you should definitely check her out as well. She is awesome. She is such a free-spirited person. She is a lovely person to watch on her lives. So if you haven't checked her out, check out everyone else's channels in here if you have not, because everyone on here, their channels are awesome. Hi, Keith. When I get new bone skull, my old kitty always has to lick it a little just to taste it. Are you sure that's just to taste it, Jezebel? I think she's giving you a hint that she wants to eat it. Okay, so the first parcel I got, guys, is from my aunt because I was not able to see her on Christmas because I was supposed to go visit my family in Seattle since they have a house there, and my mom's sister and her children come, my second cousins come visit, but something happened with my mom's sister's husband's, no, my mom's sister's daughter's husband's mother. So that whole half of the family ended up not being able to visit for Christmas. So then it was just going to be oh, and my brother had to work. So that whole plan like failed. And then I was supposed to go visit my brother for Christmas, but then that fell through because Loki had a UTI. So we ended up just staying here for Christmas, which was still fun. It was relaxing. I got a lot of YouTube videos done, but I had to kind of not do anything. But yeah, my aunt on my dad's side sent me this package. Ooh, it's squishy. So let's see what's inside. Yeah, guys, quick question, because I saw someone trying to ask what someone's YouTube channel is. If you go right over or click on their YouTube channel name, it'll bring you directly to their channel. Just a little thing. That's what I created or discovered when I first started on YouTube. Because I was trying to figure out how to get to people's channels, and I was like, wait, what if I just click their name? Oh, also, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to draw an arrow to your name and type in large capital letters so it makes it easier for me to see your questions. And if I could have the moderators, if I accidentally skip a question or you notice that I didn't ask one, if you can just repeat the question for me so I can get as many questions answered as I can today. So, ooh, what is this? Ooh. Oh! Guys, also, one thing I forgot to show you is when I was at the Asian market, this was really cool because we were like heading out of the store and the woman at the register gave me a free Chinese calendar, and she was like, Happy New Year, and she gave it to me, and I was like, that's so sweet. Ah, look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm trying not to burn myself with the candles back there. Let's just zoom it in a bit here. I have never had a Chinese calendar before, so I am actually super excited to hang this up somewhere, because I'm always forgetting what day it is and what things I need to have done, and now, oh, it's all in a different language, except for the word Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the month, and the year. Oh, actually, no, there's a few things. Oh, interesting. Chinese zodiac personality for this month. Diligent, courageous. Oh, I thought that said, and hates squirrels. It says, hates squirrels. She is a perfect friend, but she is not deep in mind and rather materialistic. She is not good at handling money, but fortune is always around her. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's why, because it's Year of the Pig. Or, I guess, Month of the Pig. Is each month different? Yeah, and then February. Oh, we're in February. So February is actually Month of the Rat. That's interesting. And then it gives you a little personality of each zodiac of the month. That is interesting. I mean, I wish I could read it, because it'd be cool to see if it had like the different moon phases. But that's okay, I could always research that. Okay, now back to this. So, open me, please. So the first thing my aunt put in here is a little thing, Starbucks bag, and I'm assuming it's a card from Starbucks as it's wrapped in something Starbucks related. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, that's so sweet. It's a $20 gift card, which is fantastic because I go to Starbucks like every single day during work, and I probably go like 3 times during a shift since I work in a mall and I work right next to a Starbucks, so I'm always there getting my peppermint hot chocolate. Year of the Pig 2019. Yes, that would be Chinese, Matt. I know it's Chinese, Steven. Okay, and then I got this thing, which says, to Matt and Dave, a little late for Christmas and New Year's, but ... Happy face. Let's see what this is. It's like Christmas all over again. Aww. This is good, though. She got us a pair of socks. No, but that's good, though, because I can use these for snowboarding, and Dave can use them for skiing, I guess, because the socks that I usually get are always way too thick, and it makes my feet so uncomfortable. So I now have socks that I could wear snowboarding, and Dave has socks that are thin enough to go skiing. And plus, they have little alcoholic beverages on them, so I can feel like I'm drunk while going down the mountain. Okay. Thank you so much, Auntie. I love it. And then let's open up this last gift, and then we can get onto the notes of Hoodoo spells. I got peanuts! No. That's what came in it. Ooh! 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 Ooh, hold on. Oh, that's what I thought it is. Oh! Ah! Okay, hold on. I gotta open this up. Try not to, like, stab myself. Oh, come on. Work with me. You do not want to open. Oh, I just realized. Matt, your feet are going to be sloshed. I know, Caroline, but oh well. Well, I could always just wear them every day, too. Look at what I arrived, guys! My obsidian. My black obsidian Scully. I don't know what I'm going to name him. I'm going to have to sit and think like I did with the rest of them. So excited. Yes, the daddy skull. What should I name you? Actually, guys, that's going to be my next thing. I'm going to have you guys... Actually, no. My Scullies is probably better to name them myself instead of let other people name them. Never mind. I will think on a name, and I will get back to you guys on what I name him. Hold on, I just, like, knocked over this. He's so cool. Yes! Now I have 3. Oh, not 3. I have 6. 6 completes a circle. I have my secret circle! Okay, guys, let's get started. Are you all curious to know a little bit about Hoodoo today? Who wants to learn Hoodoo? Raise a hands. Smiles. Matt, put them back up. I didn't get a chance to see him. Oh. So this is the black obsidian one. He's very cold. That's what I get. Like when, well, actually, the rest of them are cold. Never mind. Actually, I gotta place him in the center because he's like the coldest of them. He's definitely a strength. He's the strength of the group. The blue one is the elder because he's the wise one, I feel. Remember all, if you have a question, please write like this and in caps. Exactly. Thank you, Jackie. Okay, guys. So let's get on to our Hoodoo Notes. Now, guys, if you want to, I strongly suggest grabbing a pen and paper if you want, or you could obviously go back at the end of this and rewrite them. But it's always good to take notes, especially when I'm doing a Hoodoo lesson, guys. Wink, wink. Okay, guys, school is in session. Hoodoo tip number 1, road opener oil. Now, guys, for road opener oil, you need... Oh, actually, before I even tell you what you need, road opener oil is used to open the roads for success. So whether it's opening the roads to succeed in getting a job, for example, if you have a job coming up and you want to be successful in getting that job, you could use road opener oil. If you feel like you're, okay, so basically it's like opening the road if your path you feel is blocked. So in order to make road opener oil, you will need lemongrass oil, which is used for clearing obstacles. You will need cedar oil, which is used for uncrossing and protection. Orange oil, which is used for joy and strength. You will need sage, which is used for removing... It's for removing... for removing negativity. You will need mint, which is for opening opportunity. High John the Conqueror root for power. You need printed copy of the Psalms 23. And you will need Crossroads dirt and a skeleton key. Now, oh, also, you want to make sure you make this oil during a waning moon. Now, this is the directions for making your road opener oil. Number 1, wash orange and purple candle with Florida water or holy oil. Oh, no, water, not oil. You want to carve the words open roads, doors, and gates on both of these candles, the orange one and the purple one. Next, you're going to add all the ingredients that I listed above into a bottle and pray the Psalms 23 over each ingredient that you add. So, for example, if you add in lemongrass, you add in the lemongrass, you pray over it with the Psalms, then you add the cedar oil, repeat with the Psalms 23. Same thing with all the rest of the ingredients. So you pray over each ingredient that you add into the jar. What is a skeleton key? A skeleton key is... Oh, do I have one? Oh, yes, I do. Is an awesome looking key that was used back in the, I think, the Victorian times, if I'm correct. Well, anyways, it's this kind of looking key. So it's like the very vintage, old looking style keys. So for example, this is like a massive one that I have. Um, okay. And then the next step is pray. You're gonna work your bottle under the candles with the prayers daily for 10 days by using this oil. Wait, that didn't make sense. Oh, before using the oil. I'm sorry. I'm going to reread that because I can't read my own handwriting. So you're going to, when I mean by work the bottle under the candles, it means you have to light the candles and pray with the Psalms 23 daily for 4 days before you use the oil. Matt, what is Crossroads dirt? Guys, I will get into that a little bit later because I actually have a whole section on Crossroads, and it includes what Crossroads dirt is, the different types of Crossroads dirt, and what you can do at the Crossroads. Okay. The next thing, and guys, this is now my tips for any jar work that you are doing. So, in terms of jar work, the jar is an environment you put your target into. The petitions that you write is how the environment you create affects your target. Hi, Fevers and Sissy. And then the jar must be prayed to, or you can use an incantation if you don't feel like you want to pray over it. And this is to put the target's soul inside the jar. Personal items and name papers help to strengthen the link to your target. Positive jars should contain odd number of items, where negative jar spells should contain even number of items. And your jar should be worked daily for fast results, weekly for steady results, and monthly to maintain the results. And then number 7, jars can be heated in water on the stove to speed up the jar spell results. And then finally, long-term jars should have wax removed monthly and shaken hard weekly to make the magic keep working. And that, guys, is my 8 little tips on jar spells. Anyone have any questions on jar spells before I move on? And did anyone have any questions on the road opener oil? Oh, let me see. Oh, bye, John. Hi, Denise. None yet. Okay, moving on. So guys, this is a little bit of information on how to dispose of spell remains, because a lot of the time people are like, okay, so I create spells, but now what do I do with it after I'm done? So here are just a couple tips of what you can do once you have finished a spell. And these are all based on whether or not items are biodegradable or non-biodegradable. So one tip to dispose of a spell remain is to pray over non-biodegradable items by saying, release all my will and prayers from this, whether it's wax, jar, plastic, etc., and let no magic be left in it. Another way is to throw away non-biodegradable items into a trash can, or you can store them, cleanse them, and recycle them. So when you cleanse, you want to make sure you cleanse it with Florida water or sage if you're recycling. And what I mean by recycling is, for example, let me grab, oh my God. So Here is remnants of the or the spell that I used for Hexen and Jack when I did their healing ritual. So what I did was I took some of the herbs from the previous jar spell and I stored it away in a bottle for next time, and obviously I cleansed it with sage to store for later use if I ever need it, because you can always reuse herbs if you don't burn them or you don't toss them somewhere else and you still have them kind of around. You can always use them again. Now, for example, with your wax, for example, if you're doing a wax spell and you still have some wax left over, you can always take that, wad it up into a tiny ball, and then save it for later for another spell that's related to one that you used previously. Reminder to ask your questions like this. Oh, thank you. Another tip is to bury at home biodegradables if you wish to keep the work close, or bury it far away from you if it's crosswork. And guys, what I mean by crosswork is if it's any negative magic that you're doing, whether it's hexing related, crossing, or cursing, or jinxing. That's considered crosswork, so it's negative. Ugh, excuse me. Tip number 4 is to throw biodegradable items in natural running water, for example, a stream or a river, if they cannot be buried. Or another option is to burn the items if it's safe to do so. And those are my little tips and tricks for how to properly dispose of spell remains. So guys, it really depends on what kind of work you're doing and the resources around you. So for example, I live near a lake, but I don't live near running water. So for biodegradable items, I can't toss it in a moving water because I don't have moving water near me. I have still water, and I obviously don't want to affect the fish in that lake. So I go to my crossroads that are down the street from me, and I dispose of it there. So for example, after I was done with Hexen and Jack's spell, I took my jar of the bath water that I made for them, I put it into a jar, cleansed it, brought it over to the crossroads, left an offering of 3 pennies and a shot of rum, and I tossed the water at the center of the crossroads, turned around, and walked away. And it was awkward because I got there and 2 cars went by and they were looking at me, and I just kind of like stood there waiting for them to pass by. I was like, just keep moving. Nothing to see here. Just gonna toss some stuff at the floor and that's it. Maddie, do you ever need to do a fast cleansing when doing certain spells? Yes. For example, Dave and I have been feeling very off the past month, and we believe that someone out there is doing crosswork at us. So we need to like cleanse this house and this space as quick as possible. So what we normally do is Dave will quickly whip out his sage, he'll light it, he'll do his sage all around the house. At the same time he's doing that, I was making peace water. So it was kind of like a double whammy because he was able to cleanse the energy, the negative energy that was here, and I was able to draw in a tranquil environment. Oh, no problem, Witch on Wheels. Thank you for stopping in. Hi, Johnny. Okay, guys. Now this brings us to the topic of the crossroads. So, crossroads. What are the crossroads? The crossroads is a place where 2 roads cross, hence crossroads. Matt, could that be a bad energy attached itself? I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be a lot of factors, whatever is going on. I just know that Dave and I want to get rid of it. So we are... Oh, thank you, Hexen. Welcome back. We are literally making sure we do a habit and a ritual of cleansing every Monday at the beginning of the week, and then on a Saturday at the end of the week. And then we'll light our incense of either dragon's blood, or I light my camphor or sandalwood just daily, just to kind of have a little bit of spirituality going on. Okay, so crossroads, place where 2 roads cross. Now, what can you do at the crossroads? You can dispose of work. Oh, to dispose of work, throw it in the intersection of the crossroads and walk away without looking back to fix your work. Crossroad dirt is used to both draw something to you and send it away. And that changes depending on the way you pray. Or the way that you use an incantation to, what's the word? Set your intentions. Now, there are 3 different kinds of crossroads. There's the male crossroads, which is in the form of a T. Then there's a female crossroads in the shape of an X. And then that Y kind of crossroads is known as the divine crossroads or the damned crossroads. And I have a little bit of information on each crossroads and what the different kind of dirts used from that their purpose. And there's a question, do you use protection spells on your house? Yes, I do, Justin. For example, we have a witch's broom or a besom that Dave hung on the door, but we want to get a second one for the back door to sweep away any negative energy. I have, oh, why am I forgetting what it's called? That is drawn across the door of the front door and the back door. And I'm afraid to put it on the windowsills because I don't want the cats to get to it. Because I know they would get to it or just like wipe it off anyways. So it's like kind of pointless to put on the windows. But if you didn't have any cats, that would be a great thing to do, guys. Is to sprinkle some red brick dust across the windowsills and the threshold of the doors. And then, where was I? 3 kinds. Okay, so the damned crossroads or the divine/damned crossroads is the best place to meet spirits. Male crossroads is best work to draw male lovers, and then the female crossroads is used for all crossroads work and is also used for attracting female lovers. Matt, you can put in on the windowsill on the outside of the house. Oh, yes, Hexen! Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, except for this window here, because that doesn't have like an outside part. But the other 3, oh, that one doesn't either. Well, I could put it on 2 of the windowsills at least. Now, a little bit about the Y-shaped divine/damned crossroads. Now, the Y-shaped crossroads is best placed to meet spirits, leave offerings, and do some conjure work. Dirt from this type of crossroads can be used used to call crossroad opening spirits, for example, Papa Legba. Why can I not read some of my handwriting? To obtain, favor from spirits, leave an offering to the spirits that they prefer. For example, what I do, because sometimes I go to, for example, if I go to graveyard, I will leave 3 pennies as an offering at the gate of the cemetery. Then I will talk to the spirit, ask for permission to take the dirt. Then in the hole that I dug up, I will leave 3 pennies with a shot of rum, put some dirt to fill the hole up again, thank the spirit for taking the dirt, and then when I exit, I will leave 3 more pennies at the gate. And then before I get to my car, I will sage myself. I will put Florida water on my head, my hands, and my feet and stomach to help cleanse myself and make sure that no spirits follow me back. Ooh, that was a cool sound. Oh, didn't make it. Matt, nope, that's what's said. 36, that will be like the number of likes when we hit the like button for Maddie. Oh, thanks, Max. Where was I now? And also, you can mix dirt from the Divine Damned Crossroads in with road opener oil, or road opener powder to amplify its magic. And then that brings us to the T-shaped crossroads, which is also called the male crossroads. And you can use this Crossroads to protect yourself from love spells by making an offering of 3 coins with rum to the spirits weekly. This dirt can be used on all love work on all men. And to this should be interesting if Brad is still here. You can use the male Crossroads to draw a gay male lover by bearing High John Conqueror root dressed with bend-over oil and your fluids. There. And bend-over oil, guys, when I first heard of it, I thought it was like literally sexual and like, you know, bend over. But it's not that. Bend-over oil is domination. It's a domination kind of oil. It's not like literally like, you know, I'm just bending over. Which is what I thought it was at first, but it's not. It's for control and domination. I guess if you think about it that way, it could be kind of like dominatrix kind of oil. Naomi, did you say Matt need 1 sub to reach 500? Yes, guys, I forgot. I'm 1 sub away from 500 likes. And when I hit 500, I'm going to be doing another little giveaway. So let's hope we get to that 500. Okay. And then there's one more to get a new male lover to come to you. Sprinkle dirt from male Crossroads mixed with your bath water in your garden. And that will help to attract a new male lover to you. Any questions on the 3 kinds of Crossroads, guys, and their dirts and uses? Oh, hold on. Did I move too far away? Oh, gosh. Not the blue balls again. Here we go with the blue balls. I'm going to be known as, like, the blue balls guy. Ugh. I wish I had not said anything about blue balls. I wish I named it, like, bluing spheres. I don't know. I'm going to start calling it bluing spheres from now on, guys. So, blue balls. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, moving on. How to make spells more powerful. Step 1. Cleanse yourself and your tools and your target. That is if you're doing positive work. Obviously, you don't want to cleanse your target if you're doing cross work, because that kind of defeats the purpose. Step number 2. Get a reading from somebody else for a clearer and fresh perspective, which makes sense. Because if you have someone else do a reading, then you'll be able to see things that you didn't think of before. So then you'll be like, oh, okay, so this is what I was originally thinking. Now what I can do is add this herb or this oil to amplify what I'm doing because someone else gave you a different perspective of how something can work. For example, like the other day, I was talking with Hexen, and we were talking on ways to cleanse, and he actually helped with a couple different methods of cleansing that I had never used before. Or never would have thought of unless I talked to him. Number 3, to strengthen your link to a target, you can use as many items you have access to. And that can be a name, date of birth, the target's photograph, their hair, fingernails, sexual fluids, clothing, business cards, signatures, or even jewelry that they have. Number 4, if candle work, in candle work, burn candle while praying and and I don't know this word I wrote. Foods? No, they can't be foods. I'm going to skip that word. And snuff out if you need to do other work, you can always return to it. So don't be afraid to blow a candle out. Yeah, technically you want to let a candle burn down all the way in order for the spell to work. You can always blow it out and return to it later. It will just slow down the process, obviously, because it's not a continuation, but you can still do it if you need to do something else. And then number 5 is you want to leave an offering to the spirits that are assisting you. Not only is it good manners, but it also helps to encourage them further to give them reason to keep assisting you. So it's kind of like, for example, when I like when I use ancestral magic in my rituals. I use ancestral magic and call upon my ancestors. I give them offerings, and in turn, they help me to help amplify whatever ritual I'm doing. Oh, yay, I have 500 subs! Thank you, guys. Oh, I love you guys so much. That's so exciting. Wow, 500. Halfway. I'm at the halfway mark of 1,000. But still, like, 500 is amazing. Like, quick rant. I was supposed to start YouTube a year ago, and I didn't because I couldn't even get past saying, hello, my name is Matthew, without bursting out into laughter. And I was like, this is so awkward. I'm never going to make it on YouTube because I don't know how to talk on a camera. I don't know, like, who's going to be interested in what I'm doing. So then recently I was watching Simon's videos on the Hermit's Cave because I was like, I want to learn tarot. I don't know anything about it. And then I started getting into it and I saw a couple of his reviews. And then it just was like, I think it's time. I felt confident. I was like, you know what? I'm never going to know until I just put something out there. So I literally got a ring light, set up my phone, started recording. It took me probably 20 takes of saying my intro that I have. Oh my gosh, my first video that I ever posted. That was like 50 something videos ago, which is weird to think about. And it was just awesome because I just started to grow from there. And over time, you get more comfortable talking to a camera. You get more comfortable talking to people. At first, I was like editing so much in my videos because I was like, oh my God, I messed up, but it's okay. I can cut it out later. But then it just didn't feel artificial. And now it's gotten to a point where I can just go and I don't really have to edit that much because it's like talking to a friend. Like, people like to see the mess ups that you make. They like to see the true self. So that's why I feel like I've gotten to where I am today is because of you guys. Honestly, because I'm able to show you what I know. I'm able to teach you everything I know. And the greatest thing that I can give you guys is inspiration. And whenever I inspire someone, it means a lot to me. I'm not going to cry, you guys. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I saw a question. Question, what's the difference between hoodoo and voodoo? Good question, Sia. Think of it as this way. Hold on, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Here's my pen. Just gonna write this down so it makes a bit more sense. So we have okay, guys. So this is the best way I can show you. So here we have witchcraft, which is the craft aspect of spells, potions, and rituals. And then we have Wicca, which is the religion, dealing with spirits and deities. Hoodoo is similar to witchcraft. It's all about herbs, potions, what I'm talking about now. It's all the craft. Voodoo is the religion. It's working mostly with the deities of the Loa, which are the spirits of voodoo. If that makes sense. But they are two completely different things. Hoodoo and voodoo are not the same. Sherma? Hi, Shamara. And I think I saw... Oh, hi, Artsy Paper Queen. And if there's anyone else... Oh, hi, Paris. If there's anyone else I did not say hi to that I missed, I apologize. Okay. So going to move on. Okay, guys. The last topic I have for discussion today is going to be on the 6 most useful roots used in hoodoo. I'm thinking about getting a Scully, John. I might check out the site where Matt got his. Yes, guys. Actually, here, I can write it out. Go to, if you go on eBay, type in this seller, and it'll bring you directly to their shop. If not, I can always put a link down in the descriptions of where I got my scullies. But this is where I got my scullies from, guys. It's from AZSHERRY. And that is the seller of my crystal skulls that I received. And guys, if I'm to review them, they are amazing. They are beautiful, beautifully carved, and they are actually very heavy. Like, they feel good. And I like, at first I was very iffy because I was like, what if I get something that's not actually a rock? Or what if it's like a rock that someone thought was a crystal skull, or it just comes in and it's like resin. That was like my number one fear, was getting like something that was actually resin and not an actual stone. But AZ with an A. So A as in apple, Z as in zebra, sherry. Oh, show all the scullies again? Okay, guys. Very quickly. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. What I'm going to do is... Oh, I forgot I have a drink here. Hold on. Okay, I feel better now. So I'm going to quickly go through the 6 most useful hoodoo herbs to have on hand before I re-show my scullies. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Yes, thank you, Max. Oh, it is easy. I'm sorry. I thought it was easy. Is it easy? I had the thing. Oh, is it right here? Nope, that's not it. Never mind. I thought. Where is it? Okay, so the 6 top useful roots used in hoodoo are... The first one being High John the Conqueror root, which is used for power, money, and masculine sexuality. Then we have Angelica root, which is used for protection, uncrossing, and female empowerment. Then we have Calamus root, which is good for boss fixing, bend over oil, and then to speed up any work that you're doing. Then we have licorice root, which is used for domination, persuasion, and dominance in love. Next, we have Adam and Eve root, which is good for love, passion, fidelity, and marriage. And finally, we have Miss Jezebel root, which is good for seduction, crosswork, marriage to a wealthy person. And that, guys, concludes my little teaching of some hoodoo things. But, hi Besede, you are coming towards the end, but I will quickly show you guys again my crystal skulls. And, where did it go? Oh, I tossed it out, that's why. And what they are and what I named them. Oop, as I just ripped the paper that I had it. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Where did I put it? I had it. Guys, sorry, give me a minute. I like lost my note here. Anyways, so here's my amethyst crystal. Here is my new oh, black obsidian, now I remember, that I received today. Then I have my, I think it was mahogany obsidian scully. Then I have my mookite, I think it's called, jasper. has this beautiful little yellow spot. Kind of make, oh look, and there's like a little bolt right there. It makes me think of the Flash. And then we have my, I think it's Sodalite. He is the elder of the council. And then finally we have, I'm trying to remember which one this was. Sodalite. Oh, Rainbow Obsidian. Now I remember. Oh no, my Rainbow Labradorite. And it's hard to tell in this lighting because at first I was like, okay, where's the rainbow part? But when you actually hold it up at a certain lighting, you can actually see the shimmers of the rainbow in there. Or of the obsidian. Or of the labradorite. But yeah, those are my Scully's eyes. And I did name them. I just forget off the top of my head because I actually had it written down. But their names were, for the black obsidian... For the black obsidian one, I'm still trying to figure out a name. But for the other 5 that I have, I named them Micah, who's my elder. I named them Niklaus, Axel. Wait, Micah, Niklaus, Axel. Michael? Wait, Micah, Niklaus, Axel, Danilo, and... Why am I blanking on the fifth one? Danilo, Axel. Oh, Broderick. There we go. So Broderick, Danilo, Micah, Niklaus, and Axel. Unless I named Axel already. But those are the names of the Scullies that I have. And hi, Annika. And Laura. Did they come in here? But yeah, does anyone else have any questions on Hoodoo before I leave and close up for the night? No questions? Well, okay. Well, if no one has any further questions, I guess that is all that I have for tonight. Stay tuned because I think for my next video, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it live or if I want to pre-record, but I might do one on clay voodoo dolls. Oh, Matt, what is mint used for? Oh, hi Jen. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Hoodoo is a practice. How do you find the religious side of your path? So Hoodoo is the practice aspect. So I use a lot of... When I do Hoodoo, I draw upon the ancestors for my work. When it comes to Voodoo, the religion, I will not use any Hoodoo or use any magic, but I will just specifically call mostly upon the Loa spirits. And then if you guys look on another video I have is one labeled Voodoo Loa, and I go into a whole thing about who the Loa spirits are and what each one represents and how you can honor them. Oh, what is mint used for? Durr. I actually do not know off the top of my head what mint is used for. But I know I use mint in cleansing, I believe, for protection, because it has similar properties to sage and mugwort, which is why I actually have my mugwort right here and my sage and my mint bottles in front of me because I was using it to create a ancestor oil. Oh, and you can also use that as an offering. Ooh. I'm okay, I will update tonight. Not over a big situation with the hubby. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear, Jen. Oh, we love you, and I'm gonna light a candle for you and the hubby. Are all Hoodoo practitioners also Voodoo believers? Not necessarily. It's kind of like similar to Wicca and witchcraft. Not every witch is Wiccan, but not every Wiccan is a witch, if that makes sense. Anyways, if anyone else has any other questions. Oh, okay. No more questions then. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. I'm going to do a video on voodoo dolls next, on the different kind of voodoo dolls, what each different voodoo doll is used for, and I'm going to actually do a video on how to make a clay voodoo doll. And then I'll also do a little tutorial on talking about how you can make your own voodoo doll using, kind of like, I'm not going to go grab it, but I'll do a video on voodoo dolls for you guys for next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And thank you all for stopping in. It's been such a pleasure. It's been such a while since I did a live, but I enjoy talking to you guys, and it's a lot of fun sharing what I know. So have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or your night. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. It's not turning off. This is awkward. Turn off! Oh, there we go.